Michel was the most beautiful child, independent, smart, and driven at a very young age. She may have even been a little stubborn at times. We have many memories and many stories we could talk about. Michel, but I'd like to share one that kind of give you an example about that stubborn nature. So here we go. Michel, remember Red Dog? Okay, Red Dog was a stuffed animal that evidently had a significant say on Michel's decisions making. This proved itself when we took Michel to her first gymnastics lesson. Imagine 45 kids running around doing somersaults, rolling all over the floor. For a reward at the end of the session, the kids got to go jump into a huge pit of styrofoam and balls and whatnot. And the teacher tells the kids, hey, y'all go jump in and play. And it becomes a mad dash. And of course, all the kids make a run for it. 1,000 styrofoam balls and plastics going everywhere. I'm watching it all. And I'm like, I realized one student not in the pit. So sure enough, guess who that student was? Michel Bell. So teacher walks over her and says, go play in the pit, Michel. Michel doesn't move and looks up at him and says, no. I mean, just like that. And the teacher he points to the other kids and said, well, hey, they're out there, they're having a good time, they're doing it. Michel confidently looks at him and says, Red Dog says, I don't have to do it. So the teacher looks around with the most confused look on his face, like, who the hell is Red Dog? I said, y'all get the picture. So fast forward about 10 years. I have, this will be the last story. But anyway, I've hired a personal trainer for Michael. And for about 5 months there, he'd been working out. And I'm like, well, I decided to do the same for Michel. So I went to her and suggested that maybe she work out with Boss and Michael. And of course, she would give me a lot of shit about that, of course, trust me. But I was good. I was used to it by that time, because that time she was about 15 or 16, and I was used to catching a lot of shit from Michel, because I had better luck when it was like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, we graduated, I was losing control. Of course, like she told a story earlier about, sneaking out, Brian and whatnot. They're pretty slick, no doubt. But anyway, so finally she relented and joined him. I got her out there one time. So Boss, the guy actually that trains Kevin Hart right now, was the one that was training him. So anyway, Boss got him out in the driveway and tells them, all right, we're going to do some lunges. So they do lunges. They had to go all the way up to the end of the driveway and back. And so after about the third trip up and back, Michel looks at me and Boss says, I didn't sign up for this shit. Then she says, y'all pick something else out. And she walks directly inside the house. Me and Boss are just rolling. All right, man, we're just rolling. We're having a big time. But Michel never ceases to keep us all from laughing. That's what I love about her. She is very, it comes to that. Anyway, more on serious note. All right, Michel, as I watch you get married today to such a wonderful young man, I can honestly say in my heart, oh shit, it's full, very full. I prayed for years that my little girl would someday find the love of her life, and no doubt, Ryan has answered our prayers. Ryan, you make her happy, and you bring out a little twinkle in her eye, a little brighter twinkle in her eye, and that's pretty awesome. The way you treat her lets me know that you will always love and protect her. Of all of your amazing qualities, making Michel smile as much as you do is your best quality. I couldn't have picked a better man for my daughter if I had chosen it myself. And that's true. That's awesome. That's awesome. I'd like to thank Ryan's parents, Shay and Rick, for raising such a wonderful young man. He is polite, smart, hardworking, and loves my daughter unconditionally. He always puts her first and strives to do what is best in all situations. You have done such an excellent job raising such a fine young man that now I call my son. Ryan and Michelle, the two of you are about to begin a lifelong journey together, one that will be filled with life's ups and downs. You will experience some of the greatest times of your life together, as well as some of the hardest. Now, while on this journey, know that your mother and I will always be there on the sidelines, ready to assist with anything that you need to succeed. May you always be true to one another, and may you always be kind to each other. May you share in all the burdens, all of the joys, and all of the happiness that this world has in store for you both. Please put each other first and never forget why you fell in love. So please stand with me and raise a glass. Toast to the happy couple. Michelle has been the light of my life for 28 years, and today I hand her over to Ryan. Sure. Not done. Hold on. Peanut gallery. Hold on. Anyway, I'm not done. I know he will love and cherish her every bit as much as I do. Here's to a happy, healthy life, full of endless love and laughter and endless memories with each other and my grandpups. Cheers.
Hi, everybody. I don't think I need an introduction after that, but my name is Taylor. I will not tell you my last name because I want to fly Delta again.
There you go.
But I made it, and I'm so glad I'm here. And I would never have imagined when I was 17 years old, when Austin Springer brought Michel over to a party in my basement at my house, that we would not only hit it off immediately, but become absolutely inseparable best friends from then until now. If you can believe it, her being so stubborn and me, we've never actually had a fight. We talked about this the other day. We've never disagreed. And we're so different in so many ways, but somehow we always seem to get along. And I know when she's annoying the hell out of me, and she knows when I'm annoying the hell out of her. And we leave each other alone. But what I want to say about my friend Michel, and like I said, we met in high school, so we went through some stuff. We got in some trouble. We did some stuff we weren't supposed to do. I'm sorry, Mike and Sheila. We're here to tell you about it. Oh, come on. But it's not even about all the fun and going out and doing that I love about Michel. Michel is one of my very best friends. I can tell her anything, and she will give me the most sage advice, and she is so kind, and she will do anything for you and go out of her way for you if she can. Within 20 mile radius, she will do it for you. But she's been there for me, and she has been my friend when I felt like I had no friends, and she's talked me through some really, really bad situations and given me some really, really hard stuff to hear when I needed to hear it. And that's what a good friend is. It's not always going to be rainbows and roses, but like I said, we've never fought. I'm like, you're right, I did screw up. And to Ryan, because apparently I have to say something to you. I want to say thank you to both of you for the many, many summers that you allowed me to stay at your house Friday night, Saturday night, and sometimes I weaseled my way into Sunday night and never leave you alone. And Michel, I do know about you texting Nikki and telling her Taylor has worn out her welcome, but I don't think you really meant that, because you sent me upstairs to sleep in the dungeon. So I love you both. we've been talking about this day forever. I can't believe it's finally happening. And I'm just so glad y'all are married. We love you. And congratulations.
Big thank you to Taylor there. I was a little nervous about that, but she did great, right? Big round of applause for Taylor there. You want to raise your glass, Taylor, to the newlyweds? Salute. And now the moment you've been waiting for. This guy has gave great speeches all over the world. He's influenced people like presidents and Tony Robbins, motivational leaders all around the world. Put your hands together for our best man, Ben.
Yeah. All right. Well, good evening. I'm a little raspy. Had a little bout with some Newports the other night. But my name's Ben Palmer. I can give that's my government name. I don't really care.
Don't tell Delta.
Well, I'm Ryan's best man. But yeah, he's been keeping me out of trouble for about 12 years. And that's just about the same amount of time they've been together. So I like to think of myself as the glue that kept them together and that has brought them to this moment today. But anyways, whether it was raiding Mr. Mike over here's liquor cabinet before we went out on the lake and hijacked the boat and put our shoes all over the seats.
Sorry.
Or if it was Ryan putting his body on the line to not let Michel whip my ass after I said some stuff that was a little smart ass. He's always been there for me and right by my side. I really am thankful we have became such good friends. And I know I might be late and I might bail a lot, but whenever we see each other, I know it's one big old hug. He's a hell of a guy, and I know he loves and cherishes Michel because he won't hang out with me that much as wild as he used to. But I can't wait to see them do life together. I'm going to give it a few more years to see how they do. And that's so I have a good example. I know what to do when I decide to get straightened out. But really all we can hope for is that their children look a little bit more like Michel. But he got really lucky with her, and I know that she's going to keep him in line, and they're going to have a good old time. So I guess cheers to mom and dad.